Some journeys don't just take you to places, they reconnect you with places that left undiscovered. It feels like you are coming out of the darkness because travel brings clarity. It lights up things you have never noticed before. This ride is all about exploring beautiful beaches and history they silently carry. My first stop on this solo ride, Barberyn, beautiful place with a rich history. From here, I'm going to explore one of the oldest lighthouses in Sri Lanka, Barberyn Lighthouse.
ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
My journey begins at the Mardana fishing harbour. This is the starting point to Barberyn Island.
Okay.
Would you go on a solo boat ride to an island just to chase a piece of history? Yes, I'm going solo in this boat. The sun had just started to rise, casting a warm glow over the ocean. It felt amazing. A different mode of transport, different views, and different people gave me new feelings right at the start of the day. I was excited to visit this island as it had been on my bucket list for a long time. And today, I was finally going to make it happen. And it took me just 10 minutes to reach the island.
Yeah. What baby now? Fasmi.
We parked the boat and walked for a few minutes to reach the entrance. As I entered the lighthouse, it felt like I was walking through time. I was the first visitor that day. I felt incredible to explore that place all by myself. This lighthouse was built by the British in 1889 during the colonial era, and it stands 34 meters tall. Have you ever wondered why the British built many lighthouses in Sri Lanka? Let me explain real quick. During the British colonial period, Sri Lanka was a key stop on the trade route between Europe and Asia. To protect their ships and ensure safe navigation, the British built several lighthouses along Sri Lanka's coastline, including this one on Barberyn Island. These lighthouses help ships avoid rocks, reefs, and shallow waters, guiding them safely to port. These are the moments when we realize that knowledge is like the ocean, and we know only a little. Barberyn Lighthouse still retains its original structure. It has been properly maintained without any major changes in order to preserve its historical and colonial heritage. In fact, it has been declared a protected archaeological monument since March 2016. The tower recalled some memories of the colonial era, and I was surrounded by the ocean with a breathtaking view all around.
ஐசோல இந்த லைட் ஹவுஸுக்கு
இப்போ யூஸ் பண்ணியல் இப்போ சோலாலே
இப்போ சோலாலே போகுது இப்போ இது ஆக்டிவ்ல ஆகிது லைட்
ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகிது
The lighthouse still operates using solar power. Before it was powered using fuel stored in these large containers. Now it's time to leave this peaceful island. It was amazing to explore this peaceful island, a century-old lighthouse, and stories that still whisper through time. After leaving Weligama, I rode for a while and stopped at a beautiful beach, Akurala Beach. This beach is located by the roadside in Hikkaduwa. I stopped here to take some rest and relax after my long ride from Weligama. The color of the water and the surroundings were so beautiful to see. What makes Akurala Beach truly special is its natural fence, a coral reef stretching across the seaside. It gently breaks the waves before they reach the beach, creating a calm, shallow pool that's perfect for safe swimming, even for kids. On weekends, this beach gets crowded with both locals and foreigners because it's easy to access and one of the safest beaches in this area. It was just a quick break at Akurala Beach. Again, my ride began. This time, I'm heading to another historical place in Sri Lanka, Galle Fort, a place you can never get enough of. It's one of those places where you feel like history is alive. Galle Fort, a timeless landmark and one of the most important places you must experience in Sri Lanka. Galle Fort is always filled with travelers from around the world. As I walked through its old streets, it felt like every corner had a story to tell. Being here, it's like stepping into a memory, quiet, beautiful, and full of history. Roaming around Galle Fort on my bike felt like a whole different vibe. Galle Fort is a man-made structure. It was originally built by the Portuguese in 1588 and later it expanded, heavily fortified by the Dutch in the 18th century. after they took control of Galle. It was designed as a strategic coastal defense fort. Today, Galle Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its colonial architecture, historic religious places, Sri Lanka's oldest lighthouse, an old clock tower built in 1883, and charming little streets, all surrounded by massive ramparts facing the Indian Ocean. Galle Lighthouse was first built in 1848, making it the oldest lighthouse in Sri Lanka. However, the one we see today was built in 1939 after a fire destroyed the original structure. Since Galle Fort is a protected UNESCO heritage site, people are not allowed to change the original structure of buildings. They must maintain them as they are, as per Sri Lankan law. Whenever you travel, you are not just exploring new places, you are also experiencing new feelings, learning new things, and discover the history behind every destination. Another iconic spot in the Galle Fort is Galle Cricket Ground. People can watch matches from the fort itself for free of charge, and the atmosphere was fantastic. It was a match day when I visited there. Sri Lanka versus Australia, and supporters were enjoying their time. Later, I relaxed at Thalpe Beach. It's another popular spot right beside the fort. People visit Galle Fort to relax, bathe, explore its history, and enjoy their time with family and friends. This place is unlike any other, and the wave of visitors never stops. With every mile, this journey gave me new lessons and quite inspiration. Having explored the historic sites, I left Galle Fort and headed toward one of Galle's secret beaches, Galle Beach. This place giving it a quiet and untouched vibe for those who visit. It took me about 20 minutes to ride from Galle Fort to Galle Beach. The path to the Galle Beach felt like I was walking toward a waterfall. Roughly 20-minute walk through this path. No signs, no sounds, just a soft crunch of leaves and the distant sound of waves. Finally, I reached the beach. This beach is truly beautiful, where the trees are closely connected to the sea. When I see this beach, it felt like nature built this place just for those who are willing to find it. The reflection of the tree colors on the water, the golden sand, and the peaceful surroundings come together to offer visitors a unique experience. This combination of nature brings an unforgettable feeling. On weekends, Galle Beach also gets quite crowded. This is one of the perfect places to sit, breathe, and feel nature all around you. This was another amazing experience for me at this beach, leaving my footprint and experiencing nature in its purest form. beach, Thalpe Beach. This beach has rectangular pools carved into coral rock, made around 50 years ago by locals. They were originally used to soak coconut husk for coir production, but today it's used as a natural pool for both locals and tourists to enjoy. Unfortunately, I couldn't take down shot here because of the nearby Galle Airport. It was a bit sad to leave without seeing this stunning beach from the sky. As the day comes to a close, I finally came to Weligama, the place others call home for the night. Tomorrow holds new adventures with more hidden beaches waiting to be discovered. It was a blessed day, exploring the endless ocean and historical wonders. Exploring these places felt like opening a forgotten chapter of history, saying goodbye while watching the sunset on the beach. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode.